Hey Tiger fans, Mark Fitzpatrick from Tiger Club of Kansas City. Today is Tuesday, November 27th. Our guest speaker today, Terez Paylor, senior NFL writer for Yahoo Sports. Terez, thanks for coming out.
Hey, no problem, man. I love the KC Tiger Club. Spent a lot of time here back when I covered Missouri for the Kansas City Star, so it's great to be back.
So, you had the chance to witness that epic game a week ago, Chiefs and the Rams. What was your takeaway from that, from a Chiefs perspective?
I think the big thing I took away from it was that this is where the NFL is headed. Both those offenses are dynamic. They attack the field horizontally and vertically. And right now, Andy Reid and Sean McVay, the coaches for the two teams, they're really at the forefront of this offensive evolution in the NFL. Now, the defenses need to evolve, which is something I'm going to touch on this week. But if I were a Chiefs fan, I'd be really excited about where this team is headed for the next 5 to 10 years. You have an offensive innovator at head coach who's really kind of leading the charge. And I'm just going to say it, you have the best young quarterback in football. Patrick Mahomes is so exciting to watch. And more importantly than that, he seems to understand everything that comes with being a star. And he likes being in Kansas City, which is really a godsend. This is like the Chiefs drafting the equivalent of Derek Jeter. That's what this is. It's an amazing thing. It's something that Chiefs fans should really enjoy for years to come.
It's been an interesting season so far. I mean, right now at the top you've got the Rams, Saints, Chiefs, Steelers hit a bump in the road this week. There's a couple of teams that we didn't talk about much during the season. I'm talking about the Texans and the Colts.
Yeah.
And the Seahawks are coming.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, I mean, of those teams, I think the Colts are going to be more ready for 2019. I don't think they're going to be an issue for the Chiefs. The Texans, I think they have a coaching issue, right? They're always good, but as far as Andy Reid versus Bill O'Brien, I'm feeling okay with Andy Reid. The Seahawks are a problem. That's a team that they're just 6-5, but they've got the head coach quarterback combination to continue to win. That's a team that's very good. When Russell Wilson and Pete Carroll, they won a Super Bowl together. And their defense, even though they don't have the same stars everyone's used to, it's a young, fast defense with guys who are emerging. So the Seahawks are very clearly on the way up, and they're a team that I think going forward definitely going to be one to watch.
And the Chiefs have, I think, Week 16 have to go there. That's going to be a challenge.
That's a game that I think they can lose. I think of the games left on their schedule, that's the one I'm actually most scared of. I know that the Chargers are doing well this season, but for whatever reason, Bob Sutton seems to have Phillip Rivers' number. So I'd feel pretty good about those matchups if I were a Chiefs fan. The problem is if they lose one more game, they'd be in a tie with the Patriots, which is scary because the Patriots own the tiebreaker. And what do I always say? You guys don't want to go to the place where the phones don't work in January. You don't want to go to Gillette Stadium, which I'm serious, your phone doesn't work there for obvious reasons. So it's going to be fun to watch, but yeah, Seahawks are an issue.
Okay. As you mentioned, you used to cover Mizzou. You still watch them as much as you can. I know Drew Lock put together a real fine season. Barry Odom seems to have the program in the right direction. Mm-hmm. As you talk about the Tigers, what do you think of Drew's prospects for the NFL?
Well, I think he's a first-round pick. This is not a great quarterback draft class, but Drew has some he has some natural talent that's going to get him drafted pretty high. The people I've talked to in the league see him as kind of like a mid-first-round guy. And we all know quarterbacks, they tend to move up closer we get to the draft because teams need them. Got a good, strong arm. Accuracy needs work a little bit, but he's accurate in spots, and that's important. But he's a very naturally talented guy. He's learned to throw in anticipation in certain spots. I think Drew Lock's going to be a really good quarterback in the NFL, provided he goes to the right place and the right system. And what that means to me is that he needs to go to a place where the head coach is a quarterback guru, right? And somebody who's known to develop quarterbacks. And if he does that, he could be somebody that this program looks at in 5 years and hey, we developed Drew Lock, and you can use that as a pitch.
All right, Terez, thanks for coming out. He knows the NFL like nobody else. He's one of the best. So, hey, folks, check us out for member information. Check us out at kctigerclub.com or follow us on Twitter at KCTigerClub.